And our judge is Lynn Shaw from Boston in Lincolnshire. She's been judging earlier on today. She had a little break while Ton van der Laar took over some of the afternoon events, and this is her evening in the main arena.
And we're just about to start the activity. The first dog's on the start line. It's a small dog, under 12s, the owners. The handler is Ruth Leslie. She comes from Gloucestershire. She's just 11 years old. And the dog's called My Little Cody. Little Jack Russell. Oh dear, and an elimination there because they went the wrong way into that rigid tunnel. This is a good taster to see what the course is, but awful for them. But the little dog's doing extremely well. Doesn't know it's done anything wrong at this point. But they are eliminated at this point. It's all done against the clock. You get 5-point penalties for making a mistake on an obstacle, elimination for taking the wrong course, and 3 refusals or errors on the course will result in elimination as well. So they've gone out, which is rather a shame for them. The next one is on the starting line already. And this is Holly Ryan from West Parley. She's in Dorset. She's 10 years old. Together we've got a German Spitz Mittel, 3 years old. It's called Arbischer Dreaming. I've seen this dog today before this. Taking part in another competition, and it won, I have to say.
Yep,
but not with this handler.
Been handled by a mother. So second generation agility handler here, Peter.
And another elimination on that same soft tunnel, on that same rigid tunnel. I wonder why that is. Exactly the same place they got the elimination. Unfortunate for them.
Yeah, such a shame, and it's a really big ask for some of these young handlers because they're all under 12 at the moment we're seeing here, and it's a big occasion for them, Peter.
Another small dog, and again 10-year-old handler, Sarah Wolverson on the start line. Comes from Ilkeston. You can see Lynn giving the horrible crossed arm signal that says you're out. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen to Sarah here. Qualified at the Rugby Dog Training Club show, massive show there as well. Little dog, it's a Chinese crested powder puff cross. So it's got plenty of hair, this one. And that did the rigid tunnel properly. No fault so far. This is a good run, nicely handled. Big gestures from the girl as she's going around. Well done, Sarah.
Yeah, some of these handlers, although they're only under 12, they're all great handlers, all had years of practice.
Very well done there, 36.93 clear. So that's the target. We're now coming to the over 12s. This wonderful organisation, the YKC. These are the over 12s. First one on the line, Elsa Poulter from Sheringham in Norfolk. 16 years old she is. The dog is a Poodle Cross Yorkshire Terrier, 3 years old, called Pocket Rocket Dog. Noisy little Patterdale here. Nicely into the route, well handled here, well ahead of the dog. Keeping the dog to focus on her. All jumped off before the white marking zone, gets a 5.
It's quite a test for them there, Peter, because the tunnel being under the apron, the handler's got to pull off to the side to avoid the tunnel. So, of course, the dog's got half an eye on the handler. But she did very well.
Good time, 37.89. Well, they're coming fast and furious here. Next on the line, we've got Alice Weston from Wellingborough in Northamptonshire. She's 17. The dog is called Cupid's Fairy Dust, little crossbreed. Well, all Jacks are crossbreed, and that's the sort of Jack, but you can never tell. 4 years old.
Hopefully, Peter, she's been watching some of the other handlers here. And when she goes through the cloth tunnel, she'll stay closer to the dog walk, and therefore pulling the dog to the right into the correct end of the tunnel. Nicely done.
Yeah. It's all technique, isn't it? And it's good technique she's showing here. And she's talking to the dog as well. She's doing well. This is faster, I think. 36.93 is the best clear round. But we need manual timing here, need to check it, we haven't got it there. 36.93 is the one to beat. I think they'll have beaten it.
And there you go. She's staying this side of the tunnel.
Oh, beaten it by a long way. 33.09 clear. What a time. Terrific time there. It's Alice Weston with a clear round. 6th to go here. Also over the age of 12 with a small dog, Jake Reed from Aberdeen. He's 15. The dog is a blackjack ace of clubs, known as Jack, and it's a Jack Russell.
And this is pretty swift across the ground as well, Peter. I think it could be in the frame. Opting to cross behind. Just about
slightly different handling technique there, but making sure the dog couldn't go the wrong way because he was standing in the way. That was clever. Oh, and there's a mistake. So they got it's a disqualification. Wrong course. Jump out of order. What a shame. Yes, elimination there. Hard luck there, Jake. Come all the way from Aberdeen to get eliminated. What a shame. Well, we come to a medium-sized dog next, so the course will have to be raised. We come up to the 2nd level. What's the height of these jumps for the medium-sized dogs, Graham?
45 centimetres, Peter, for the medium dogs. And a medium dog is anything between 35 centimetres and anything up to 43, and anything over that becomes a large.
Becomes the large dog. Fine. Oh, it's all on size.
So it's
the little dog going the wrong way early on in the main arena. They're just showing that to the crowd, showing our pictures back. So we've got the course is now set again, just being checked. Not quite set. The wall's got the top layer still to be put on. There they are.
So it's only the actual jumps and tiles which come down. The dog walk, seesaw, A-frame, all the tunnels, all the weaves, all remain the same for all heights of dogs.
So they're all competing for the same competition, but there is a slight disadvantage, I suppose, in being a smaller dog. But anyway, here we go. We're on the medium-sized dog, Hester Cowley from Wellingborough, 10 years old, with flip-top Dexter, which is a German Spitz Mittel, 8 years old. Oh, very delicate over the dog walk.
Having a good look at that judge, I'll tell you, she...
Well, I mean, unless you can tell right at this stage, this is not going to be fast enough. Nicely handled, though. Nice little dog. Well, they're all nice little dogs, but some of them are slightly better at these events than others. But this is accurate, and accuracy can often win an event.
Yep, and she's only a young girl, don't want to harp on about it, but they are the future of agility, and she will learn an awful lot from being here today and hopefully put it to good use in years to come. So
well done. Well done, Hester.
Now I think it's going to have a good look at that judge. Who are you? What are you doing in the ring?
So now we've got Sarah Richardson. She comes from Cumbria. Agility champion, No Worries Sweepstream is the dog. This is a crossbreed, 5.5 years old, known as Libby.
Picks up the right end of the tunnel.
This is over the age of 12. Sarah's 17. Handling well ahead of the dog, well ahead of the dog. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. You let the dog go behind you and you can lose control. Whoops, oh no! Oh, and it was a good run too. Well, a dog's got to do what a dog's got to do. What a shame. Oh dear, disqualified. What was the reason for the disqualification? Pooing on the course. Now that's not very nice, is it? Oh, bless. Oh, dear. An agility champion too. How embarrassing is that?
But she's still smiling, Peter. Well, outwardly anyway.
Well, you'd have to.
Outwardly.
For goodness sake, what a shame. Well, we've got another 17-year-old on the start line. Let's hope the same thing doesn't happen to her. This is Leah Rumsey from York in North Yorkshire. Been a YKC member for about 3 years. Her crossbreed is 4 years old, called Lust for Life, known as Gertie. And this is a fast dog. You see straight away the pace over the ground. This is good.
Yes, lovely keen little dog here, Peter, but the faster they are, the more difficult they are to control sometimes, so she's got her work cut out in controlling this dog. Nicely done. Just taking them round to the right after that jump, you risk putting them over the back of the other one, but she's done that really nicely.
Beautifully there into the weave too. This is a good one, good time. 33.35. It's not fast enough to go into the lead, but it's pretty close. Second place at the moment. The clearest round was 33.09. That was the time to beat, but very well done.
And now we've got Chloe Macken now.
That's right, from Milton Keynes. She's a 17-year-old with a working cocker, Cloud 10 Fuel for Life, known as Juice. It's 4 years old, this little dog, and it's a good little barker too.
Very experienced handlers, Chloe. She may still be in the YKC, but she competes regularly in the senior competitions.
My word, this dog's fast. This one is fast.
Opting to go a different way around the jump after the tunnel, but it
Working
worked
cocker
really
spaniel.
well.
They're lovely, they're very nimble, very nimble. That's fast. 31.2, that goes into the lead. That's in first place,
Off the
Chloe
A-frame.
Macken. Well done,
And
Chloe.
opts to go to the right of that jump, pushing across. Nicely done. And look at these ears. Look at the ears. Fantastic. Well done, Chloe.
Everything's being moved up now for the large dogs, and we've several of them. The first one is an underage, or not underage, under 12 competitor with a large dog. That's Belle Howlett. She's 10 years old, from Rayleigh in Essex.
And the jump's going up to
Collie
65
Labrador
centimetres.
Crufts,
Sorry,
this
Peter.
one. 4 years old, Captain Han Solo, known as Han. Is that the character out of not Star Wars, it's Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, Han Solo, so it is, Star Wars.
Look at this lovely wait there. Dog waiting patiently till it's called. Fantastic.
Good bit of Labrador training there, isn't it lovely? It's got a big stride, this dog, so they could have the problem of jumping off things a little bit too soon. We'll wait and see. Made that nicely.
Positive thoughts, Peter. Positive thoughts. She's going to do
Whoops.
this.
Keep going. That's it. A lot of time lost there. 31.2 we're trying to beat. Oh, keeping it down. I see that. That's a lovely hold. That's something which the dog's been trained to do. Oh, and a refusal there. But the dog trained to do that so that it doesn't jump off those obstacles. And now it's an elimination on the wrong course. A little bit of lack of concentration there from the little girl, only 10 years old though, so it's a bit of a blow for her. There we go.
I think it was really unlucky. I think she suddenly found herself on the wrong side of the A-frame. But give the dog its due. It waited there for her to get round.
Yes.
So again, full marks to her. She didn't panic too much.
Another large dog with an under 12-year-old.
Look at that dog waiting there.
That's wonderful. That. I mean, that's good training though.
That's what you want them to do. Absolutely brilliant. Such a shame.
I think it's fantastic, you know, to do this at 10 years old. And here we go again. This is Amelia Nicholson, I think, from Stone. Working sheepdog, 5 years old.
Oh, and she came the wrong side of the tunnel. Got away with it.
Ooh. Now, I'm not sure what that... I think the judge was saying that's okay.
Yeah, I think she was waving away any decision that she'd made, basically.
Yeah. But they're going to be slow, I'm afraid. Not going to get in the frame with this. 31.2 is the fastest time. Well, they're well outside that. But it's clear at the moment. 37.02. It's a clear round, but it won't be good enough.
That's a shame. Really good effort, as you say, Peter. I think we take it for granted that we see so many fantastic rounds here today. These are young Kennel Club members, and the atmosphere out there is electric. They're under a great deal of pressure, so I think they're all doing fantastically well.
Amazingly well. They've got to be nervous, haven't they?
Absolutely.
They must be nervous.
I'm nervous up here.
This is another youngster, 11 years old, Hazel Sarti from Earl's Cone in Essex. The dog's Shorty Rhubarb Crumble, known as Ruby, and a refusal there. 6-year-old, this working sheepdog. It's getting well ahead of her, it's fast. Oh, she's going to have to run to catch up. Go on. The dog's waited, well done.
Brilliant.
That was good handling. She's in a good spot there. On the final stretch now into the weed. It's a good time, but they've got 5 against them. So they can't win, 34.97.
But nevertheless, great round. Again, the dog was just so quick, it ended up in front of her, and she just pulls off. Did you just see, Peter, that she just turned her shoulders at the last minute?
Absolutely.
Such a shame.
Well, we're into the large dog with an over 12 owner. This is Thomas Marks. He's 14 from Newcastle under Lyme in Staffordshire. Snowball on Ice is a working sheepdog known as Snowy, and they've already picked up 5. Sure, doing very well out there. Very neat competition indeed.
Yes, nice course, just the right degree of difficulty in it. Enough to test them. It's very difficult trying to set a course for the under 12s and the over 12s that they can compete fairly on, and I think she's done a pretty good job.
Grand course, this is a good time, not quite fast enough, 32.21, but of course with 5 again they couldn't have won that. But well done Thomas.
Here we see the dog walk again. Oh, you little devil.
Next on the line, we've got Megan Young.
Megan Young next, she's 17. She comes from Wooler in Northumberland, northeast of the country. Competes in flyball, working trials and obedience with Draganta Shadow. Shadow's the pet name. This border collie is 5 years old.
Yes, the YKC provides all sorts of opportunities for people to take part in different events with their dogs. And she obviously takes full advantage of it. Well done.
And I've got to say they're deceptively quick here. I think they're doing a very good time indeed. Oh yes, 31.2 to beat. 31, no, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. Slow through the weave. Oh, 31.42, just slow through the weave. How unlucky. That'll put them in second place.
That was a great run though, Peter. Very good handler. Don't quite like this blind turn that she'll do after the tunnel, turns the back on the dog, but excellent, nevertheless. Really good effort.
This is really hotting up now. This little girl, not so little, Sophie Balkin, 13, from Ripley in Surrey, with Darley Falls Pick Me, a 5-year-old collie known as Bess.
Just picking up 5
Picked up
faults on
5,
the end
yes.
of the dog walk.
Just jumping off the dog walk too soon. So 5 means they can't win however fast they go. And jumping off again. This is a fault which that holding a dog with its heels on the white shows the good training technique of that, because these dogs that jump off have not been taught that.
Well, they've possibly been taught it, but they might have forgotten it today.
Yeah, 10 faults there, 31.86.
Right, folks, your presentation time in a moment. We're just going to clear a bit of the arena first, so if you just bear with us.
And that was the last of our dogs. So we have a very clear result, but my word, it was good at the end there, because we have Chloe Macken, who's 17 from Milton Keynes, with her dog Cloud 10 Fuel for Life, working Cocker Spaniel. They had 31.2 seconds in first place, clear round, and in second place, Megan Young from Wooler in Northumberland, with Border Collie Draganta Shadow, this 5-year-old dog. They have 31.42, 2 clear rounds. You don't get much closer than that.
No, absolutely fantastic, Peter. Hats off to all the YKC competitors. They've been competing up in the YKC ring in the other part of the arena all day today, and they've got prizes for their respective age groups and sizes, and then they all come down here for this covetous YKC of the Year competition.
Yes, there is the regular ring in Hall 3, I think it is, for the YKC, isn't it? And they're performing and working and doing all sorts of things there. It's a great organisation, and it has done wonders for dog handling in this country. Absolutely tremendous. But the ring's been cleared now because we're going to have another demonstration event, and there's several things to go on in the ring before we get to the group judging a little bit later. But this is a performance by the winner of the freestyle heel work to music competition, which took place here this morning in this ring. We've already seen, or if you were with us just before the arena break, we saw the performance by the runner-up, the reserve. In there we have the actual winning performance coming up. Well, the reserve performance was tremendous, so you can imagine what the winners is going to be. The judges, very excellent judges, all absolute experts in heel work to music, and they picked a very good winner and a very good second. It was a terrific competition, and that's what's coming up in just a moment or two. The ring is being cleared, and Dave Ray will be commentating down in the ring to introduce everyone to the wonderful performance that won the competition this morning.
After a very exciting event, it's presentation time. Well, what a great performance we had out of all tonight. A few unfortunate happenings, but they all did us proud. I'm sure you'll agree with me. So I think we should give them all a round of applause before we start. Well done, all of you. You really did. The pressure for some of the youngsters working in the ring must be tremendous. They did us all proud. Really good. The winner of the Crufts 2012 YKC Agility Final in first place was Chloe Machon with Cloud 10 Fuel for Life. The runner-up, who nearly caught it, nearly did, is Megan Young with Dragon to Shadow. We're very, very, very pleased to welcome to make the presentation of awards tonight the chairman of the Young Kennel Club, Valerie Foss. So let's have a big round of applause again for the winner, Chloe Machon. Well done, Chloe. A great performance. She went round clear in 31.2 seconds. And she's going to be laden with trophies here. I think they each received two wonderful glass trophies. Then there's a big silver cup as well. This is really a most important class for the juniors. And the runner-up, Megan Young, Dragon to Shadow. And Megan, in actual fact, Chloe got 31.2, Megan got 31.42, so just 0.22 seconds behind her. So, so close. Now, just so we don't have any breakages in the arena, we're going to take the trophies back off them, but I can promise you they will be given to them in the collecting area. So well done. Big round of applause to them all. It's lap of honor time.